Ciao a tutti! Welcome to Nonna Gina's Food Adventures. Now this particular video we're doing is going to be done in two segments. We're going to make a basic sugo or tomato sauce, and it's going to be just a basic sauce with nothing in it. Now that there will make quite a bit, so we're going to use some today and some you can leave in the freezer, which I've always got. So, and it can be used for your parmigianas, it can be used for your marinara based sauces, you can use it for pizza, just add a little bit of oregano to it and you're good to go. So it doesn't have a lot of ingredients and you'll see how easy that is. Then after that we're going to make some beautiful semolina pasta, and with that it is so simple, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So what we need for our sauce, we need some olive oil, we need some passata, we need some basil, a couple of cloves of garlic which we're going to just grate in, a bit of water and salt and pepper. Okay, let's get cooking. So firstly all we did, we poured some olive oil into the pot, we grated in the garlic and we sauteed it, as you saw, just for about 30 seconds. After that we put the passata in. We filled the bottle up with half of water, gave it a good shake because you want every bit of that sugo to come out of the bottle. Added the basil to it. Then we added our salt, and don't forget, some for luck. And pepper, and that's all it is. We simmer that for about 30 minutes, longer if you can, and then your sugo is ready to go. Hello and welcome back. Here we are. This is the second part of our pasta making class. Now what we're going to do is we're making the semolina pasta. The sugo is busy bubbling away for half an hour. Now what we're going to do is make the semolina pasta. Now the recipe is down below, so you'll be able to check. So add in your semolina, and if you weigh this, it works every time. I often make it without weighing, but I do. If you weigh it, it works perfectly. So what I've got here is my 200 grams of semolina flour, and always use a good quality semolina flour to go with it. Okay, in the preparation of your semolina pasta, what you do is you place your semolina and the salt in a large bowl and make a well in the center. Then add your water, and using a fork, slowly start to bring it all together. It may look crumbly, but it will come together, trust me. Then you knead it for 5 minutes or until you get a nice smooth dough. Rest it for about 10 minutes and then you're ready to go. Okay, now we're back. Our dough has been resting for about 10 minutes, and as you can see, it's nice and soft and pliable. We're going to cut it into little strips. Now you can use 3 different ways of doing this. You can use a gnocchi board, you can use a fork, or you can use your fingers. I'm going to show you all 3 ways. Let's get started. So you cut it into portions, and then each little portion roll into thin strips. Then cut each one of those little strips into 1 centimeter pieces. Don't forget, sprinkle some extra semolina on to prevent them from sticking and onto your work surface. Now, there's 3 ways you can do this. You can use a gnocchi board, you can use a fork, or your fingers. With any of them, you will find that you make a little cavity inside, so it will collect all the sugo and all the goodness will get trapped in there, and it'll be absolutely delicious. And we're in the final stages. Here we go. We've made the pasta, we've made the sugo, we're just going to get it boiling. Now we're just going to turn this on, and we need to get the pot to a really, really boiling stage. It's got to come up to a rapid boil, and that's when you add your salt. So once we've done all that, we're going to plate up use some of that sugo to coat all the pasta. So let's get cooking. Okay, so basically what we're doing is we're putting a large pot of water to boil. Make sure it comes up to a rapid boil. Then add about 2 tablespoons of salt. Now don't be alarmed at how much salt goes in there. Then after it's come to a rapid boil, add the pasta and cook between 3 to 5 minutes. Put the lid back on straight away until it comes back up to the boil, because you want that rapidness to come back very, very quickly. Once that's done, you can take the lid off and you can strain the pasta straight into your serving bowl. And also remember to get rid of that watery bit that goes around your pasta bowl. What you need to do is, once you've strained it, put it back into the pot. Put it back on the stove for about 30 seconds, and what that will do is just get all the water will evaporate, will form a beautiful thick glossy sugo or sauce as you go. Then put it into your plate, serve it up, grate some beautiful parmigiano over the top, and finish with some freshness of the fresh basil leaves, and that will just enhance the flavour, because remember we did put basil into the sugo when we first started. Enjoy, everyone. Okay, the moment of truth. Let's see the finished pasta. Buon appetito. It is so nice. It's al dente. It's got that chewiness to it. The sugo's all gone inside, and it is just delicious. And you cannot go without a beautiful glass of red wine. Saluti tutti. Oh, ciao tutti. See you next time on Nonna Gina's Food Adventures.